Hi everyone, today I'm going to cook something a little different. It's a recipe that all my friends come over and eat and love and ask me how to make, and yet none of them can make it. So I figure I'm going to make a video. I've given them the recipes enough times, now I'm just going to give them a video, and if you want to try it, try it. It's a very simple baked macaroni and cheese. It's really good in my opinion, and evidently in their eyes they love it, so I figured what the hell, I'll make a video for it and go from there. So I'm going to show you step by step real quick. I've already cooked the noodles. They are just a little underdone. You only want to cook them for about 9-10 minutes, even though the package will tell you 11 to 13. You want to keep it so that they're a little underdone because they're going to cook more in the oven. So take some milk. I use half and half myself. You want to cover just the bottom of the pan. You want to add maybe about a half a cup. Just enough to give it the, I don't know, that's what I use. And we're going to put half the noodles in. Now, for the cheese, I use an extra sharp cheddar. I use a packet and a half. I use 12 ounces, and that's probably the key. That's probably where a lot of people make a mistake. I slice it up into little chunks, just like that. Put half of it in on there just to make a layer. Spread it out. I then add some parmesan, just enough to cover it. So as you can see, spread in neatly. One last thing. Melt down a half a stick of butter, quarter cup of butter, and put in enough breadcrumbs that it becomes light and fluffy. Notice I don't measure. Measuring I don't believe in measuring normally. I just put in a pinch of this, a cup of that, or whatever I seem to think. So it's nice and fluffy. Sprinkle that in on top, half of it. Then you just do the same thing. Nothing special about it. I'm still trying to figure out why they can't do this right. I teach them all and show them all. They come over to my house and watch me make it, and they go home and they all call me up the next time and say, I don't understand, Jeff, what did I do wrong? Another really good cheese is Vermont cheddar. I love Vermont cheddar, but it's a little more expensive, and I'm trying to budget right now. So there, add another dusting of parmesan, and then put on the last of the breadcrumbs. Now I will add tomato I dice up. I don't always put the tomatoes on. Depends on if I got them in the house. Fresh tomatoes, you know, fresh vegetables, they're tough to keep around all the time. But this one time I'm making sure I had them. They add a nice little flavor. You don't want to add a lot of tomatoes. It's more of an accent. Adds a nice touch to it all. And then there's one last item you put on. I put on sausage. The sausage adds flavor. I like the maple flavor ones if you can get them. The brand I normally buy, they shrunk down their sausage, so I stopped buying them. Everybody's got to save money, and packages of cheese used to be 12 ounces. They're no longer 12 ounces. Sausages, they're making them smaller. It's like, yeah, sure, save money, but we're not saving any money. We're losing. We're not gaining the same food, and we end up spending more on it. I just put it on like a pinwheel. So there it is, ready to go in the oven. It's going to go in the oven for on 350 for approximately, it'll go on in the oven for about 35 minutes. I normally check it when at around 30 minutes, and then I'll watch it, and it could go as long as up to 40 minutes. I will show you when it comes out, so you know what it looks like. It should be bubbling on the sides and got a nice crispy brown to it. So we'll let it cook and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so after 35 minutes it's done. That's what it looks like. And served on the plate, there it is. Well, that was my baked macaroni and cheese. Hope everybody gives it a try, and I hope it turns out as good as it did for me. And I'll think of something else to do next time. Alright? And have a good day. Jake, you want it? Yeah, you want it. Bye.